What is going on, everybody? We are back at it again. We are here for the final All-Star game of the night. The big boys. We got the Titan League coming your way. We got some great players in the lobby, the best of the best that Nemesis has. It's going to be a good one. And I'm once again joined by my man, the Eminem VP. How you doing, Eminem?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic, man. I'm excited to see some insane gameplay right here. You know, reminding me of my own and Rockerman's, our gameplay up to this level, but we're just not able to be in this ourselves. And yeah, how are you doing as well?
I'm doing great. I'm excited. It's gonna be a crazy matchup. I'm curious to see. Last season we saw these teams play, and this was actually the rival league. Rival league was the top league in Nemesis last season. Now it is Titan since we added the Titan League. So all these guys, we've actually seen a lot of these guys last season. I know Els is going to be here. We got Linty, Bagels. Last season, the East was able to take it. And actually right now on the night, combined through all of our All-Star games and including our GM Showdown, Eminem, we are tied at 2-2 on the night. 2 for the West, 2 for the East. So we got the final game here. What do you think is going to happen in this one? Who do you got in this one? Do you think the East is taking it, or we got the West pulling it out?
Well, I've got to go with my boys on the West End. The Western Conference. That's where my home is, and that's where I'm going. That's what I'm going for in the final here.
Hey, I respect that. Gotta root for the conferences always. I definitely respect that. I'm from the East. Just saw after watching the stream, saw Rockerman himself taking down the West. So they said he couldn't do it, and I'm going with the East in this one. I gotta represent the conferences. But you never know. There's a lot of great players here, and it should be exciting for sure. So we're gonna get that poll up in chat. Get your guys' votes in. Who's taking this matchup? You guys got the East or you guys got the West? The winner of this matchup not only wins the Titan League, but they win the night. So ultimate bragging rights is the best conference in Nemesis. Whoever takes this one, no pressure to our Titan guys here. But whoever wins, they're gonna prove who's the best. So should be exciting here. But yeah, we're seeing a couple people that we saw last season. As we talked about, we got Linty, Bagels, Bubbly, Els, a lot of great players. It's good to see some of them back, but we've got a couple of actually. Do we have a couple of new faces? It might actually all be all-stars because Alex just got called up in place of Ventus and Press J, and H is in here as well. I think Skies might be the only new one, but I think he played in Rival League, so we might actually have all familiar faces here, Eminem, which I guess that's pretty good to see still.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm just excited to see like all these players, all players that, well, for one, I look up to them, but also they look up to me as well, and not just that. I feel like this is an intense series because of the caliber of each player, but I feel like you can pretty much consider this the final because it's the final between the East and the West for the whole season on who's gonna really take the crown tonight.
Yeah, should be a good one for sure. I'm super excited. I'm being corrected by the Chipmunk man himself, saying that Sky's not an all-star last season. He's right. Sky's it just seems like he's been around. He was season 1 runner-up, so he wasn't an all-star, but he's been around. So should be a good one. I mean, Eminem, is there any one person in particular on either of these two teams that you're going to be looking at to take the victory?
Well, I mean, personally, Mr. Bubs, I'm kind of biased towards him. He's entered many of the tournaments that I like to host, and he's a really good player. I've seen him play more than most of these players, and I just know how good he is. But also, I just know from past experiences that Els is going to be someone to look out for, just knowing that he's just nuts,
Oh yeah, Els definitely looking good. Him and Skies were at the top of the All-Star voting for this season, so they're looking spicy out here. But I mean, you gotta respect the Bagels and the Linty over there. They've been around for a while. They played a lot even before Nemesis, so they're definitely some good ones to watch out for. So it should be a good one. But I think we're just about ready to get things going here, and we've got everybody in the lobby. So we're gonna get them joined up, and we're gonna get things underway here.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm excited to see this going into this game early, and my predictions honestly for this series is going to be it's gonna be a sweep from the West. I don't even see East having a chance. You know, with
Oh.
Mr. Bubs and Els on the same team.
Okay, interesting. And you can already see the Titans, they love to have their fun there. You see the meme cars coming out here from their team. You got Bagels, Linty, and Killenwell got robbed, which is Alex here. So he's making a statement here, and you gotta respect the drip here as Bubbly in the Scarab trying to put it in. He's just gonna let it drop. The Scarab scores first.
Yeah, and that's what I expected starting off in game one. Just a great pass from Els right to Mr. Bubs himself. The duo is just going to be too insane to stop.
They're looking really good right there. So Scarab going in first with the first goal of the game. Only 30 seconds into this one is now Els. He's looking back for another shot, but that's Linty there. I had to think for a second with the name change on Girl Scouts there. That is Linty Ant himself there. As we see another shot off the backboard. Bobby can't find it. Els, he's got an open net to shoot at. Another one for him. And the West, they've got a 2-0 lead.
And just as I'll be talking about all night, this combo between Mr. Bubs and Els is just going to be nuts. They've already each got 1 assist and 1 goal apiece, and I feel like it's not going to stop anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, 45 seconds in, they've already shown the East what's up. So we'll have to see if they have somewhat of an answer here. As this ball's blocked across Linty, he's already got a savior medal. As this one's sent back down, Skies gonna send it out, but Alex gonna get the catch. This one's heading into the corner now. Linty again, trying to stay with it. Alex to Linty. I believe that's the Roadhog there. Bold choice there. I think that was the Roadhog. Might have been the Roadhog XL. Very interesting card choices. He sends one off the backboard. Can he find a double tap? Oh my goodness, he is! The Roadhog! He puts it in.
That was absolutely nuts. I mean, I don't think anyone expected that coming. He beat him to the ball, but no one expected him to get the double tap. Els is in goal waiting for the bounce off the backboard, but Linty Ant takes it into his own hands and puts one in. Wow,
what a shot there. Roadhog coming out here. I'm loving the meme coming out here with the cars. I think it definitely spices things up here. And he adds a little bit of flair. We don't normally see these cars, but I would have to say Eminem. These players are so good in the Titan League as the All Stars. They can play in any car. It's a shot goes off there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all these players with the skill they have, they've pretty much they can do almost the same thing with every car. It's just I don't even know how they do it, but at this level, it just gets normal for them.
Yeah, so much experience and so much hours played. They're just so skilled here. It's great to see these guys is now back on the offense again. And Bagels off the backboard trying to find Alex, but just a little bit too far behind him is Linty. He pops it up. Can he find another one? Trying to send it in off the backboard. A mistouch comes out. That one's still dangerous there. But Alex, he can't turn it around. Is now Els taking his time. Bagels off the backboard. Skies, he's awkward with it. Bubbly, he has to find the touch there. And this one, a miss comes out. Bubbly, he's going to try to send it, but nobody there. Just going to push it to the corner, trying to stay with it. Is Skies out to Els. Els with a nice fake there. He's going to pop it up high. Could be dangerous, but Alex, he's up first, sending it down. Linty, he's popping this one up high. But Skies going to clear it away, and nothing coming out there. Is now one more defender to beat, but Els holding on strong there. So defense is holding on here, and I'm just taking a peek at the scoreboard here, and Linty, he's got all the score for the East there. As he tries to find another one, he's got 436 score, and none of the rest of his team don't even have over 100 right now. So Linty, he's just going off at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely, and it seems like, I mean, you've already mentioned it, but Linty's just carrying the East team right now, and East are going to have to fix up their rotation so they can get themselves into play with Linty Ant.
Yeah, they're gonna have to figure it out, because still down by a goal here. Linty's been putting in the work, but they're gonna need some contribution. As now the West back on the offense here. Els towards the backboard. Bagels, he's gonna get in on the action there and make a save. As Alex sent it to the side. Ball popped up. Els, he backflips away. He's gonna take it towards the net though. Bagels He can't find it. This one's back across. Could be an opportunity here. Sent down towards the net. It was wide open, but it's off, and Els is going to make the save. You see him messing around a little bit in the chat. Bagels probably should have hit that one. And Alex going to hit this one. And he's going to put it in, and we're tied.
And there's a comeback that the East needed. I mean, personally, I didn't expect this to happen so quickly with the pass coming in from the corner, and there's just no one back for the West, and it's going to be an easy put-away goal for Alex there.
Yeah, now all of a sudden, a minute left. We're tied up again here. Because now Bagels got an opportunity. He's taking to the ceiling. Can he find it towards the net? Triple commit comes out, and that one somehow got pinched all the way back. Triple commit. I don't know how that paid off, but it worked. It's now Els off the backboard. Sky is trying to turn around for it. He misses the touch. Alex over the top. Sky is going to get a demo, but he's so awkward there. And Linty, he can put it in. Oh, a great opportunity there. Bubbly going to bail him out, but another missed opportunity for the East there.
Yeah, and it just seems like, I mean, the East, I feel like they've been getting a lot more opportunities in this past couple of minutes than the West have, but it seems like the West are being able to capitalize off their opportunities more, and I feel like for the East winning this game, they're going to have to make something happen that they can definitely capitalize off of.
Final seconds here in game one. Regulation is a demo comes out, shot towards the net. It's going to bounce on the ground. That one was close there. A little bit too much of a sellout the last moments, but it works off for the time being as a goal is going to go in. Alex puts it home, and the East are going to take game number one.
And it's a heartbreaking finish for the West, going up 2-0 early and then getting it. First of all, just getting to overtime in the first place has got to hurt them, and then getting scored on right off kickoff is just a terrible way for the West, and that's just going to give East a lot of momentum going into game number 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough here. Is now the votes are just coming in chat. You guys voted to tie between West in 3 and East in 4 to 5. Well, West in 3 is broken here, so East in 4 to 5 is still in play for the chat. But we'll have to see. I mean, the West, it's not like they played too bad. I mean, they had 9 shots there. We really didn't see anything from Skies though. He's got 124 score, only 1 save to show for it. I don't know what happened to Skies. He just didn't seem like he was there.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like Skies just was a little bit behind pace of the rest of the players there. He's trying to get used to this really high level of play. And for West, I feel like this game is going to be essential to win. If they lose this game, not only is the momentum already out of hand, it's going to be even more out of hand if they lose this game. And turning it around in game number 3 would be really difficult.
Yeah, we'll have to see as we're getting into this game at number 2. Got a name change out from Linty here. He's now gone to Roombas. He said in chat, where do they go? So bold question here. Where do the Roombas go? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one, but he's got the name. He's just posing the real questions here, Eminem. Where do the Roombas go?
Well, I've got to agree. I have no idea where the Roombas go, and I think he's bringing up something that would be very hard for even the toughest of politicians to solve. I don't think this question's ever been answered before, and I think this is Rocket League's the best place to find out.
I would have to agree. As Sky is coming in, he's gone from the Dominus back to the Octane. I mean, L switched to the Venom, and they've got to go.
Well, yeah, and I think that's what we needed from Skies. The tuxedo decal it instantly just brings greatness, and Skies has proven it right here. He's finally catching up to pace with the game, and I think that's going to be a game changer for the West.
Hey, looking good, feeling good. So now Alex, he's back on it, trying to get the block, but L's in the Venom here, trying to get that dunk. It's Bagels trying to go for that one. Roomba's on the follow. It's Linty there trying to get that one. As Sky is sending it down the field. Bagels, he's waiting, looking for that pass there. Is Linty trying to get up to it, but couldn't quite get there. As this one's set out in the midfield, Alex going to get that block. Bagels now back in midfield. L's over the top of one, trying to take it underneath. He's going to 50 that right in the front there. Bagels, good patience, but L's, he's just sticking in front of that ball. But they're finally able to get the clear. That was almost a great play from L's. As now Bubbly, he has a net to shoot at, but He's going to send it just a little bit wide, but the West, they're starting to get some good pressure here after that first goal, and it looks like maybe they're starting to find the offense, and we'll have to see if they can keep it up.
Yeah, and it's looking pretty similar to the start of Game 1 as well. And the question from me is the West going to be able to keep up this pressure? And I feel like once East gets a lot of pressure, West is broken down in the past game. I feel like if they can change that here, then it'll be a much different game too.
You have to see. That is the big question. As we see Bubbly with the shot, but Helix, a great save there. Able to keep that one out. Is now the East back on the offense. Skies trying to stay with it. He's on the dribble there. Els trying to help out there, but Linty going to send it over the top. Is now Bubbly. He's popping it out, looking for a demo maybe. But the East back on the offense, off the backboard. Follow up one more time. Helix off the backboard. Shot! Gonna go in! Linty puts it home, and what a passing play.
And you see in goal there, it seems like there's 2 players in goal. It's a great pass coming out from Helix, and even with 2 in goal, it seems like both players just had a chance to save it, and neither of them could really get to it in time. It's a great shot from Helix there.
You see it the ball trail just turned orange there. A close opportunity for the West. And now we're tied. And this one is looking for the pass. Is Skies, but it's going to be sent back up. He's looking for another one. He can't find it. Is this one sent down? East back on the offense. Linty trying to read to it. He gets the dunk over the top. Skies. He has to wait back on it. L's going to pump his own teammate, but Bubbly going to help him out for the moment. And Skies gets it over the top of one. Trying to stay with it here. This ball's popped up. Linty's bumped out of the way, but Bagels going to send that one up. Els try to get to it first, but this one's dangerous in the midfield. Can be denied away as now Helix up high. Could be a shot here. It's wide open, and Bagels, he's not going to miss those. And it's 2-1 East.
Yeah, and you see, like, right here, the ball's just flying up, and there's no contesting coming out from the West. It seems like everyone on the West is just out of position, and this is exactly what happened in game number 1. I think West are gonna have to get a lot better on that defensive rotation.
Yeah, there's definitely something missing there for sure. I would have to agree. And as you see, a double commit comes out from the East. Could be a counterattack opportunity. And they can find it off a mistake here as this ball's out of the midfield, but nobody there from the West again. Rotation's just off as now Linty sending it towards the net, and Skies can't get it away. A goal for him. Alex picking up the playmaker there, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, and it's so unlucky there for the West. They even have someone in position that time, and even when there's someone in position, they're just not able to get the save, and West are really crumbling on defense now.
Yeah, definitely struggling here is now. It's 3-1 in favor of the East, but it could be a goal here as Els takes his time, going to put it home. What a fake out that defender there. Nice shot from him.
And a great play from Mr. Bubs and Skies there, the combo that I've been wanting to see in game number 2, and they've come out here. Great pass from Mr. Bubs off the top corner of the ceiling, and it just goes right into the middle. It's a perfect pass and a perfect finish.
A nice play there. Love to see it for sure. They're going to need some more, though, if they're going to want to get back in this one. As the miss comes out, shot one more time. Bagels off the backboard, looking to follow again. It's still up, but Els, lots of time. Bubbly, though, he's going to take it himself. Sending it down is Linty getting that block. A minute remaining here in game number 2. The East holding on to a 1-0 series lead. Els going for that fake and getting it by Alex. Going to pop it up high, but Linty, he picking up the savior medals. Now Bubbly, he's by 1, trying to get it by a second. The Bengals, he was there. Els now on the offense, starting to look fluid there, but where does he say that? Alex going to get the clear out, looking for that dunk. Bubbly, though, it's by another one, trying to send it down. Trying to get back on this offense. They are starting to look a little bit better, though, Eminem, in this last 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, absolutely, and it seems like their rotations have been a lot stronger, mostly just because they haven't been on defense as much, and that's where they're struggling. But now that they don't have much defense to worry about, they're just putting all the pressure on that they can.
And great pressure there. The net was wide open, but there's no follow from the West. Again, just so much pressure. It's not going to go through. As now Skies trying to get the dunk here. He can't find it. This ball's popped up. Bubbly and the West are going to have to score one here if they're going to want a chance. Final 10 seconds here. Els taking it up. He's by 1. Found the flip. Can he get it over? He's got it over 1. It's blocked, though. It's going to be sent a long way. Can they keep it up? Linty towards the net one more time. Going to put in the dagger there and the hat trick. And it's 4-2 in favor of the East.
And this game seemed to be very crucial for the West here to win, and they just weren't able to get it. It looks like Els is going back to a try-hard car, and maybe that he starts putting on his top game. Maybe that'll change it for the West, but I don't know. It's looking bad for them right now.
Yeah, I mean the East, they're up 2-0 now at this point, and it's gonna be tough now. I mean, you got to pull off a reverse sweep against the best of the best here, Eminem. I mean, the one thing you do have going for you though is you're also the best of the best in the West. So, do you think that the West can turn things around, or do you think the East are gonna wrap this one up?
Well, it's a little disappointing for me with all the coaching I've gave to all these guys on the West. All the times that I've told them how to fix this defensive rotation, and they're not able to do it. I know I've learned from them in the past, but sometimes they got to learn from the veteran. And I think they're not really using the advice that I've given them in the past. And they put in that advice that I gave them. I think this could drastically change. It'd be like I'd guess about a 15-0 game 3.
Well, dude, let's see if they can put in the advice of Eminem MVP himself. We'll have to see. Is a couple switches up here. Bubbly, he's gone back to the Fennec. They might be going try hard here. Skies has changed his name to Ukulele. Linty is it Helicopter, and the rest are the same here. So I'll have to see his L's. I'm not sure what that car is. The Diestro? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what car that is. But it looks a little bit sweatier here for sure in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And it seems like they're finally taking my my teachings into hand. With Sky's names changed to Ukulele, that's just an instant plus for the West, and I think that's going to be a game changer here.
Oh, Els can't hit it. That's actually the Dominus there. Couldn't tell with that paint job before, but almost 80 would have put one in there. Is now, yeah, definitely. I would have to say the West is starting to look a little bit on the try hard end. They don't want to get swept here. That would be not the way you represent your conference. You're not only representing the conference of the Titan League, but for the entire league, the Western Conference can pull this one off. They'll be 3-2 and win the entire day for All-Star. The earlier matchups we saw the West and East splitting their matches, so 2-2 at the moment, and the winner of this game will essentially win the day. As we see Els making that touch there, Bubbly trying to find the read, but this one is going to be sent away. It's now the East back on the retreat. Els taking his time, trying to get a nice light touch. It's Bubbly sending this one up, but still a minute and a half in, and it's relatively, I'd have to say it's relatively even right now. We've seen a little bit of offense on both sides, nothing too crazy at the moment, but I think both these teams, they're just kind of hanging in right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like a lot of back and forth, not many dribbling plays. It's more of just booming clears, and now these demos could be a huge difference here, though.
Nice demo came out there, but not gonna amount to anything quite yet. It's now the East. Send this one back up. Linty trying to drop it towards the middle, but Els, he's gonna take his time. Try to flick it by one, but it's back up in the midfield. Linty trying to get to it again, finds a touch, but Bubbly, he was there just enough. As Els looking to send it out, Alex, he finds it, but it's gonna be blocked across Bagels, trying to keep that pressure going. Bubbly popped it up high. Not much boost to work with there, as he's gonna let that one go. Skies. Right to Bagels, though. Els with a nice dunk. Just past halfway here in game number 3. The East leading 2-0. But Bubbly, he's going to put that one in, and the West are going to take the lead here yet again.
And there it is. The Els and Mr. Bubs combo. And Mr. Bubs, the really questionable shot. It bounces right over the defender, but I guess it works out for the better there for the West.
Hey, you gotta take those. You take them where you get them there. And the West definitely gonna be happy that one was there, but they're not gonna be happy about that one. A kickoff goal goes in the East. They tied it right back up.
And this happened, I'm pretty sure, in game 1, where it seemed like West got some momentum, and then it was a kickoff goal from the East. It was an overtime of game number 1, and they've let multiple kickoff goals in this series. And I feel like if they've just had some better kickoffs, this whole series would be completely different.
I would have to agree with you there. It seemed to have plagued them so far, And, just like their defense, they're really going to have to fix that up because, you can't just be giving up goals, especially in this level of gameplay. Every goal that you give up is, it's so hard to get back from those. When you give up a goal against these type of players, because the defense is so strong, it's so hard to find good offensive possession.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's looking like the defense has been much stronger from the West, especially here. And then the only goal they've really given up this game was a kickoff mistake. And I feel like now that the defense is strong from both teams, it's going to be a really low-scoring game and rest of the series if it can keep going.
Because that one almost goes in, but saved away. The defense holding strong, keeping this low affair. There's Bagels on the offense there. Alex, he can't find the touch in the corner. Bubbly just going to pop it right to Linty, though. Skies is on it. Bubbly looking out in the midfield, trying to find someone. Bagels, he's on the ball. It's going to be dangerous as he's demoed out of the way. Linty pops it up. He's trying to get back to it. Alex going to help him out, trying to get that demo, but Els, he sends it up high. Not much for to work with. He's taking a shot past the middle, but Skies is denied away by Bagels, who's now going to chase this one down the field. The power shot going towards the net. A triple commit comes out from the West. And this one is blocked back down in the middle and sent away. And that was actually a point that we haven't touched on at all right now. Is these guys, they're all-star players, so they're great players for sure. But how much have these guys played with each other, and how much is that chemistry hurting them here? I mean, we know Bagels and Linty have played together, but I'm not sure how much Bubbly, Els, and Skies have played together. So how much do you think that's hurting them right now, being down 0-2 in the series?
Well, yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like I don't really know past experience of anyone on the West team really playing together. I know Bagels and Mr. Bubs have played together a lot, but they're on different teams here, and it's looking like it's almost a goal goes in. But I don't think anyone on the West really has much experience together.
Yeah, I would have to say so. So that could be hindering them, but they push it to overtime. I believe. If my memory serves me correctly, it's been a while. A lot has happened in Nemesis since the last All-Star game with the rival league. But I do believe that the East pulled off the reverse sweep in the All-Star game. So we'll have to see if the West can turn the tables. That would be something here. They're in position to win this game. If they can find a good offensive possession. Is this one a little bit dangerous, but sent down as Alex trying to find the redirect, send it towards the net. Els gonna help up Bubbly there. This one's off the backboard. Skies sending it out. Linty up high. Alex looking for it. Can he put it in? It's going to be saved away. That ball was halfway down, but Bubbly, he found the touch, and he is saving the West Series with that one right there.
And the most clutch save that I've seen tonight.
Oh, no!
As I say that, he tries to get another. Oh, no. I hear screaming. And I don't think it's you. I think it's them in the chat. Mr. Bubs gets one clutch save, but he's not able to get another. And East is able to take this one and sweep. It's really dominant fashion.
Wow. So they pull out the sweep there, and wow, an impressive performance there from them. I mean, I would have to agree with you when you were talking earlier about how we expected to be close between these two teams, but it really wasn't. I mean, the West, they had some good opportunities, but after those first two goals, when they came out strong for the West, it really seemed like the East, they just kind of took over at that point, and they just dominated the game.
Yeah, absolutely, and it felt like the start. I think the opening goal to every single game was the West's goal, and then after that, they just got absolutely destroyed the second half of the game, and I really have no idea why or how that happened, but it works out in the East's favor either way.
Yeah, so the East are going to take the victory. Impressive performance from them, and now the East is taking the night. 3-2 for the East, combined over all the matches tonight. So congratulations to the East. But we've got a little bit of something else for you guys. We're going to be revealing the players of the week, and we're also going to have the voting going on here in just a moment. I am getting the last couple votes on here, but overall, Eminem, what'd you think about tonight and all the action that happened here? The East pulling out the 3-2 victory overall. What'd you think as a whole?
Well, I think the East just, especially, I didn't see too much, but I did see Rival and Titan. I know, and both of those, in my opinion, were unexpected. And I felt like the West they looked more stacked for the Titan League, and it seemed like everything they had for them just got taken away from the East really quickly. As soon as the West had anything, the East just turned it around and scored for themselves after West scored a goal. And I think it was just the East knowing how to finish the game off better than the West did. You know.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it was some crazy performances, most definitely here. But yeah, we're gonna be getting into the players